Namaste everybody, how you all doing? I'm doing great here in nature, in Nepal, top of the mountain, living my life to the fullest, as I am developing myself into this spiritual growth, spiritual journey, and I have a lot to share with you all, lots. So, as I'm growing and evolving, I'm doing lots of self work, and this is me, this is my work to myself, because I cannot work with the world if I am not working with myself. I am the greatest project that I can ever work on, and it's the within, as a water sign. I deal with emotions, I deal with myself. So I want to share with you all how I am developing myself into this spiritual journey, and growing and evolving, and what I am knowing and learning, and as I am collecting the wisdom from my inner self. And what I am collecting is that wisdoms, wisdoms that's coming straight from the source, and source is within, source is right here. There is no separation between the higher plane and the lower plane, because everything existing in the present moment of now. And you can, people, they say, oh no, the higher dimension is behind the sky. But the higher dimension and the lower dimension is here, because you are the center of your own dimensions that you create for yourself. So as I am evolving and developing myself into this holistic lifestyle and holistic diet, that means that eating straight from the earth. I am vegan. I've been vegan for 4 years. Mostly whatever I eat holistic things that is coming straight from nature. That's why you can always see me in the tropical area. Why? Because I love food that is coming straight from the earth, instead of people spraying on it, putting lots of chemicals on it, because this is not my food. My food is supernatural food, like the spring water from the mountain. So today I want to explain to you all about watermelon. So now I decided to have 7 days watermelon fast. If you ask me if I had it before, no, I didn't. So today is my first day of my watermelon fast. And why am I doing it? What is the purpose behind it? Oh, she be trying to get skinny right there. Of course, the purpose is also that because you lose your weight when you eat lots of right things instead of eating lots of junk food. But there is also higher purpose than this. But to keeping the body light, that means that keeping the body light, skinny, that means that in your natural shape and form is allow you to tap into higher level of dimensions, because the more you eat, the less you receive. So let me just explain to you before it starts to rain. So I want to explain to you is what do I want to explain to you, and today I learned this. Let me just tell you what I learned from my own experience and what I wrote down on my notebook. So I want to share with you all this today, So let's step into the class today, So now, let me just explain to you watermelon. Watermelon is more than 92% water in the watermelon. Watermelon, it's hydrate your body, and it's also alkalize your pH level within your body. As you all know, Dr. Sebi, that means that the Dr. Sebi, he recommended to eating seeded watermelon, organically grown watermelon. Why? Because our body have 60 to 70% of water, and we are here to always stay hydrated on water. We never came here to be dehydrated. What does that mean? That means that when you get dehydrated, you feel thirsty and you go to drink. And some people, they may think, well, that is the only time I should drink, when I am dehydrated. No, that is wrong. You should hydrate yourself so much that you don't never ever feel dehydrated. Okay, so right now I'm fasting for 7 days straight watermelon, only watermelon, and lots of water that is coming straight from the mountain where I am right now, having access to the purest water and ginger tea, But at the same time, I'm also using key lime. Key lime is the best thing to detoxify the body. That means from all the toxic that you have in your body, because our cells, they really love to save stuff in the body. So what the kill I'm going to do, it's gonna push it out. Push it out. So now the watermelon. So watermelon, as I'm saying, the color is red. The color of the watermelon is red. Wow. Before I dig into the red color, let me just tell you what watermelon does. Why? What is watermelon? Watermelon is a fruit, and it's been found in Egypt for like 1,000 years ago. Watermelon, seeded organically, watermelon, juicy, so tasty. So what it does is actually helps you to stay hydrated, and also improve your heart health, and also helps you to balance your pH level, good for your skin, good for your hair. And it also helps you if you are struggling from your thoughts that you're having inside in your mind, like your belly is fat, maybe your leg is fat, and you want to be skinny, you are not satisfied with your body. Well, go for 7-day watermelon fast. I'm not telling you to stop eating, but eat the right thing. Eat just the right thing if you want to tune into your perfect body and shape. And at the same time, it have lots of vitamin C. Vitamin C is the best vitamin ever. Gives you clear skin, good health for the teeth, for your digestive system. It's the best. It improves your digestion. It helps you to digest the food even more easily as you eat more juicy watermelon fruits. And also it also controls diabetes. Lots of diabetes, like my mother have diabetes, and she said, no, I should not eat any fruits. Why you should not eat any fruits? Me, mostly I'm fruitarian. I'm like, why you should not eat any fruits? It's because of I'm gonna get high blood pressure, or maybe my diabetes going to be bad. But the thing is that the fruit sugar is the best thing to eat, actually, rather than eating that cheesecake, rather than eating that chocolate cake, or rather than eating that white sugar. All these cause you lots of disease. But when you go for a better alkaline diet and eating lots of fruits, that sugar actually going to cure your sickness and disease. Especially when it comes to diabetes, is actually what it does to your body. It actually helps helps you to lower blood pressure, and at the same time is also lower your sugar level inside in your body. So that means that you are going to be more healthier when it comes to your diabetes, if you're having lots of diabetes issues and stuff like that. So watermelon is a good way to go for that as a health. So what it means to energetically, well, it increases your energy and you feel more alive and happy. Of course, I'm eating watermelon every single day, but it's not only that. Listen to this. It's not only that. Now I'm going to tune into spiritually. This is the spiritual movement right here. Now you got the food. Now you're going to get the spiritual food within in your body. So let me just explain to you. What does that mean? The color red. Why do you think the watermelon, when it grows on the ground? Nobody can move it. It's actually on the ground. It's growing. The flower comes and it gets bigger on the ground. It's not on top of the tree, but it's on the ground. And why watermelon carry this red color? Let me just give you this deeper level of information, and make sure to share this video, because we are the generation right here, and I am the generation right here, and we are growing and evolving, and we are ruling the world, the earth itself, because we are growing and evolving, right? So now I want to tell you all, why is it red? Red representing our chakra, red chakra. The root chakra. Root chakra is our first one and only chakra. And these things only highly spiritual being going to understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to activate your root chakra right now by giving you this right knowledge and wisdom, So now let me tell you, root chakra. Root chakra is the root of all that you are. Okay, root of all that you are. And the root chakra carry red color. And why does the root chakra carry red color? And all the fruit that is coming straight from the ground and is growing on the ground is also representing the color red. That means the tomatoes, beetroot, watermelon. Why are they red? It's because of everything is energy. Even Nikola Tesla talked about everything is energy, you know. Even the scientists, what he named, you know, Albert Einstein talked about energy, you know, because everything is energy. And there are unseen stuff that you don't see it with these two eyes, but you can see everything, sense everything with your one and only eye, which is your pineal gland. And I'm going to come to the pineal gland after I'm done with the root chakra. But right now, no, actually, I'm not going to come to pineal gland after I'm done with the root chakra. After root chakra comes the sacral chakra. So now, in ancient Egypt, India, you know, Asia, we talked about chakra centers. Why? Because there's many highly spiritual beings back in the ancient time developed their highly spiritual power, especially when it comes to ancient Egypt. They develop their highly spiritual powers and they activate their one and only eye, which is the known of everything, to see the things that is unseen. If you ask me, yes, I'm crystallized on my pineal gland. So now, take this information and use it. So what I'm saying is that the watermelon is red. And so now, in order to keep your chakra in charge and balanced, you have to eat all the red color fruits, all the vibrant red color fruits and vegetables, and this is how you charge up that chakra. So now I am in tune with myself, my higher self, my divine self, which is me, and I'm gonna take one chakra by one chakra. And right now I'm taking the one and only first chakra. You cannot jump around by not developing your root chakra, healing it, cleanse it, and jump to your pineal gland, because pineal gland sounds more mystical and magical, like activating it you can see and sense things, see unseen world and stuff like this. Of course, it sounds very mysterious and you want it now, but it's not gonna happen. If you have lots of blockages in your root chakra, which is your first chakra, you cannot develop yourself to the rest of your chakras. You have to take one by one. And highly spiritual beings know that I'm a highly spiritual being right here, and I am giving you this information because you all need to know. The people, you may loving to watching me, and that's why I'm giving you this information. As you're loving to watching me, you are also loving my messages, and I am activating many cells, God cells within you, that's allowing you to listen to me more and like, ooh, she's saying it right, ooh, it makes sense. Of course. So now, let me just tell you, root chakra. What is the root chakra? In Sanskrit, we say Muladhara. And it has 4 lotus petals. So the color is red and the element is earth. The root chakra element is earth because it's all about grounding yourself. Stay grounding, the foundation of yourself, of your reality. The reality that you are creating for yourself. You know, it's also, is not only the in foundation there is everything. At the same time, there is also support that you give to yourself, the support, the universal support. And it's not only the root chakra represents also the Kundalini center, and I'm gonna talk more about the Kundalini center later, because this is spiritual growth right here, you know, and life is mysterious. It's full of everything, you know, and I'm growing and evolving and becoming my greatest version, and you're all watching me. And now listen to this. So this Muladhara chakra, it's all about support, foundation, and materialistic stuff that you have in your life, you know. And the thing about it is that the statement of the chakra is that I want stuff. You want so many things. You want a house, you want a shelter over your head, you want that amount, that job, you want this much amount of money so that you can have what you want to have when it comes to your materialistic desire, you know. So now this chakra is the root of every other thing, right? So now the explanation of it, let me just give you clear understanding of it so that you understand and start to eat more red, beautiful fruits when it comes to watermelon, you know? It's juicy. So now, the first chakra concerns your connection with the earth, your birthplace, your culture, your foundation. The first chakra is influenced by your earliest relationship. And what does that mean, earliest relationship? Do you remember when you used to be a kid? And you may receive unconditional love. It can be your grandparents, it can be your brother, it can be your sister, it can be your dog. It must be someone or something that gave you that unconditional love. You know, when you were a kid, and you feel so loved by them, you know, you feel so, oh my God, you know, so grounded on earth. So who gave you that unconditional love? You're like, that if you receive that unconditional love, you have to realize one thing, beautiful spirit, is that not everybody receive unconditional love since they take rebirth into this earth plane. Not everybody receive that unconditional love. That's why many people have so many blockages within them, but we end up taking everything personally because of the way they react towards us or behave towards us, you know. But it's not personal, but I'm gonna come to it later. So the chakra, it's like this chakra and your survival mechanism will be good if you receive unconditional love when you were a kid. But if you didn't receive unconditional love, your first chakra, which is your root chakra, may be weak unless you have done considerable healing of your inner child. So that's why lots of people, they do yoga, they do meditate, they fast, they cleanse their body, they focus on the color red, they try to heal their first chakra to develop into highly spiritual state where they are fully activated and they have their activated superpowers, you know. And this is the first chakra that I'm talking about, and we have 6 other chakras. So now when you are trying to make things happen in the material world, in relationship to business or materialist positions, the energy to succeed will come from the first chakra. Red, the color of passion, you know, and it's representing the root chakra. So that means that a woman who wants to be noticed should have a pair of red high heels or red clothes. You know, when you see a sexy woman that wear red color, that's why I'm wearing this red color today. But when you see a woman with a red dress or red color nails, you know, you all be watching at her like, wow, so beautiful. Well, this is why, because the red color is passion, you know, is the color of passion, is the source of power and self-confidence, you know. So to strengthen your greatness, which is your root chakra, to strengthen it, you have to, if you didn't receive unconditional love since you were a kid, you have to heal yourself through yoga. And which yoga does it? Heals you. It heals you. The Hatha yoga. It heals you. You know, and also lots of meditation, eating lots of red color fruits and focusing on red color while you are meditating, visualizing it with your eyes, and at the same time wearing red color clothes, you know. Is also activate that color, cleanse all the blockages out of your root chakra. It balances you, and once you have balanced energy at your first chakra, you will be centered. You will be centered. You will be grounded. You will be grounded. You will be self-mastery, healthy, fully alive. Unlimited physical energy can manifest abundance. It's also about manifestation. When your root chakra is blocked, you cannot manifest abundance. You cannot manifest whatever you are asking for or desiring. But when the blockages are released, when you don't have any blockages, whatever you say, it shall be given to. Whatever you want, it's manifested just like this. It's so easy to manifest whatever you want when you are balanced in your first root chakra. And you will have anything that you want materialistic. And at the same time is also you are able to express anger without doing harm. Spiritual expression could be Celtic shamanism. And you will be able to trust and be vulnerable, and sensuality is felt throughout the body too, and sexual energy, it's affectionate, so that means that you will be way much more grounded, and you will manage everything by staying still instead of rushing around, So now the example, the Native American Indian medicine woman. Listen to it carefully, giving you the example right now. And this is the example of the people that have balanced energy at first chakra, which is the root chakra. The Native American Indian medicine woman and midwife expresses her spirituality through sensual rituals which involve specific places in nature. Use of herbs, dancing and chanting. Her eyes sparkle, and through she is in her 70s, she walks and laughs like a young woman. She has plenty of energy and always knows what to do, how to do. And this is the woman that is balanced energetically in her root chakra. But what happens when they are not in balance? When the people who are not in balance in their root chakra? Well, let me give you an example. Lack of confidence, feel spacey and unfocused, weak, can't achieve their goals, self-destructive, suicidal, sexual energy, feels unlovable, fears being abandoned, little interest in sex. You got me? And at the same time, you are just not happy. You are just not happy. Whatever you want, you can't have it. You don't have enough self-confidence when you have block on your lower chakra. And where does the block comes from? It comes from when you don't receive unconditional love when you were a kid. But if you receive unconditional love, it can be your pet, it can be your mother, anything. You will have balanced root chakra. But by time maybe you become unbalanced, it's not only also in your childhood, maybe in your adulthood something happened to you, or maybe you took something serious and it created blockages in your chakra. So to cleanse them, there is many ways to cleanse your chakra and balance your chakra. And as I am saying, eating red color fruits is the way to go, and cleansing your body and meditation, doing hatha yoga is the best thing to do. I'm loving my life to the fullest, and I am very happy to share with you all my knowledge and wisdom that I am growing with, as a healer right here. Because I cannot, you have to realize that the healer actually are not the happiest person, They are the ones that gone through a lot, but they come out from all this sadness and suffering because they knew how to heal themselves. And once they're healed, they can heal others. You got me? Alright. So now, example of the blockages that you have in your root chakra, the people that have blockages in their root chakra. Example, this unskilled, insecure woman lives in a chaotic house and spends most of her time watching television. Her parents were alcoholic. She is underweight and often forgets to eat. She is chronically depressed, has no energy and little interested in men. Life holds no pleasure for her. So this is the woman that have highly blockages in her root chakra. She's not grounded at all. She's not really living a life being inside. So she needs to be healed within her first chakra and develop her power again, because the power lays within ourselves. But the power is within ourselves, you got me? So you just have to awake that power. And how do you awake it? Also by acknowledging it through your meditation, what took away that power since you were a kid. So once you acknowledge it through highly meditation practices and yoga practices, you will be able to see it. And once you see it, you collect the wisdom and you release, and you start to vibrate higher and you get healed. So now you will be more grounded into that chakra. You got me? So this is it for today, and this is why I'm fasting. I received lots of unconditional love when I was a kid. I'm very much well balanced there, but in my adulthood I may started to worry about things. That means that it can be worry about a shelter, about money, it can be anything. So when you worry about all these things, or maybe job, when it comes to materialistic stuff, money, when you worry about all these things, that means that you are having some kind of blockages in your root chakra and you are not feeling grounded to earth. So that is the time you have to ground yourself to the earth. That means that the bare feet to the ground, hugging the trees, eating lots of earthy foods that is red colors, because root chakra represent the red color. I'm just repeating over and over again so that it downloads in you, especially when it comes to your subconscious mind, because I understand all that, because I am a highly spiritual being right here and I'm growing. This is spiritual growth right here, and you're all watching me growing, and as I'm growing, I'm sharing myself with you all, because I believe that I'm not here for me. I'm not here for me, I'm here for everybody, because you are me. Because when I look into the nature, the birds, the trees, the light, nothing is really doing something for themselves. That means that the sun is not shining for itself, the water is not drinking its water, birds is not singing for the birds. It must be higher, mystical, mysterious behind all that. And as I am seeing myself one with nature, I'm like, hold on, I'm here for my people. This is spiritual growth right here. And once you understand the spiritual growth and you understand that everything is energy and everything matters, you start to develop your superpowers. Everything is mental, everything is mind. In 7 Hermetic Principles, they talk about this mentalism. So that's why I look deep into ancient Egypt, all this, his story. I don't go for his story, I go for the truth. The knowledge of self is true power. I started to get to know myself through meditation practices. By eating holistic food, living all the bad habits, living in tune with nature, in the silence of nature, meditating, hearing the birds, communicating with the birds, communicating with the trees, the ground itself. As I'm eating, I'm questioning, why am I eating it? What this food gives me? As I'm questioning, I'm getting also the answer from my heart, Most High within, because Most High is here, and you can hear the voice all the time. That's why I say, the less you eat, the more you can hear. That's why I go for a better diet, especially now. Come with me, let's do watermelon fast for 7 days. Let's vibrate high. Let's start to collect all the puzzles together so that it can make sense. You see me as a highly spiritual being, but I'm just a reflection of you. I am going through lots of process within myself, with myself. So if you want to develop into that level of frequency, you better also go through that, do some self-work. Some people may be in their 70 and 80, but they never really develop themselves in their spiritual growth. But some kid that they just born yesterday, and like me, I'm so young and wise. Why? Because I am doing all the spiritual work with myself. That's why I am having all these higher messages to give. That's why I am the way I am, and I love myself. I love myself, because I am more developed in this growth, because I am doing lots of spiritual work with myself. That's why. Okay, and know that at the end of the day, age is just a number. Age is just a number. So hey, there you go. If you missed my video, rewatch it because it have lots of beautiful messages and understanding for you all, and I'm here for you all. Thank you for watching. Share this video, and I will be back and I will let you know about my journey of this 7-day watermelon fast, you know. Oh yeah, and I will come with the next chakra next time when I'm working on myself, because I really love to share myself. I'm working on with myself, and this is what I'm sharing with you all, you know. Yes, yes, yes. Live today, live now, live in the present moment. Always show your gratitudes, no matter what it is. Always stay positive in your life, you know. If something got stolen, smile, like wow, God is gonna give me even more better, instead of sitting with like, oh my God, stolen, and complaining all this. So you're just lowering down your vibration, the vibrational frequency that you are vibrating on within yourself. This is the manifestation you are going to have into your reality. So-called is given by God, but you are God and creating your own reality based on the energy level that you are vibrating on. Woo! What? Oh yeah, this is what you're doing. Once you understand yourself, you understand the reality that you are in, and you can literally master your reality that you are living in, which is life. Peace and love. This is my life. This is my kingdom, and I'm living my life to the fullest. You see, this is my reality, and I am the environment that I'm vibrating on. I am this environment. Why? Because I'm vibrating on this frequency. That's why I'm here. I'm a highly spiritual being. That's why I'm sharing. Gum. Yes, I'm the inspiration right here. Watch me grow. Peace and love. Oh yeah, I'm focused.